What if the hills around La Vega hide a laboratory where the Caribbean's coffee empire was first brewed? In the early 1700s, Spanish planters planted cacao and coffee on steep slopes that were thought impossible to farm. Their experiments set a precedent that still shapes the island's ecology today. The story begins with Governor José de Ovondo's 1735 decree, which granted land to a group of Canary Islanders. These settlers arrived with seed stock from the islands and a determination to prove that even the most rugged terrain could yield profit. Their success turned La Vega into a green corridor linking the interior to the coast. But why did the crown care so much about beans and berries? Cocoa beans fetched twice the price of sugar in European markets, while coffee was a fledgling luxury. By 1760, La Vega's output accounted for 12% of the island's export value, a figure that shocked colonial accountants used to sugar's dominance. The plantations were not simple rows of trees. They employed an early form of agroforestry, cacao under the canopy of native mahogany, coffee shaded by banana and avocado. This mix preserved soil moisture, reduced erosion, and created habitats for dozens of endemic birds, an accidental conservation effort centuries before the term existed. Archaeologists uncovered stone terraces and irrigation channels carved into the hillside in 1998. Radiocarbon dating placed the oldest channel at 1742, confirming that engineers were already mastering water management on a slope of 30% grade, technology that would later influence coffee farms across Central America. Labor was the hidden engine of this boom. Enslaved Africans, many brought directly from the Canary Islands' own plantations, performed the grueling work of planting, pruning, and harvesting. Their knowledge of shade-grown cacao proved vital, turning a risky venture into a sustainable enterprise. When the Haitian Revolution erupted in 1804, La Vega's farms faced a crossroads. Some estates were abandoned, but a handful of resilient owners switched to mixed crops, adding rice and maize, to survive the trade embargoes. This diversification kept the hills productive when sugar fields elsewhere withered. Fast forward to 1895, a French agronomist, Jules de Brue, documented the La Vega model in a report to the French Ministry of Colonies. He praised the integrated system for its resilience to drought, noting that yields remained stable even during the severe El Niño of 1899. The 20th century saw the rise of monoculture coffee, but the original shade system persisted in isolated pockets. In 1972, Dominican botanist Maria Gonzalez led a restoration project, planting native trees alongside heirloom cacao varieties rescued from old orchards. Today, that garden houses over 150 endemic plant species. UNESCO recognized the site in 2000 under Criterion 3, citing its testimony to a precursor model of agriculture in difficult terrain. The designation highlighted not only the physical ruins but also the cultural memory of a community that blended European, African, and indigenous practices. Visitors to the restored gardens can still hear the echo of 18th century tools, iron hose striking stone, the rustle of mahogany leaves, and distant drums that once marked the workday. These sensory clues help us feel the labor, ambition, and risk that shaped the hills. Why does this matter today? Modern coffee growers worldwide are returning to shade-grown methods to combat climate change. La Vega's centuries-old blueprint offers a living laboratory for sustainable practices, proving that old solutions can solve new problems. The final mystery remains: hidden beneath the oldest terrace lies a stone slab inscribed with a date and a name, believed to be the signature of the first Canary farmer. Researchers hope to decode it, potentially rewriting the timeline of Caribbean agronomy. So, did La Vega's hilltop farms simply grow beans? Or did they plant the seeds of a sustainable future? Drop your thoughts below, and stay tuned for our next dive into the forgotten forts of the Caribbean that still guard secret passages.